But yeah, okay. So for today, let's get into coffee talk. V. Load. Continue. I've forgotten what voices I was doing for what characters, so... Oh my god, werewolf activist imprisoned for owning illegal fury sedative. Oh, that sucks though, because they all have to find their own sedatives, and if yours is illegal, that's just... You're just like shit out of luck, I guess. Workers' union for orcs, we love that. Pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. I quite like the newspapers. Let's start the day. Yeah, I don't remember the voices for anyone, so we're gonna be winging it. Oh, I did this guy as a British vampire. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. Evening. Are you by yourself tonight, sir? Gala is coming. After his shift. It's pretty empty here. Wow, rude. First of all. You're our first customer tonight. Huh. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you say our when obviously there's only you here. Oh. I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. Yeah, we have a sentient coffee shop for sure. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What do you want to drink tonight? Do you have any blood? He's joking. Sorry, sir, but we don't... Come on, did you think I was serious? No, I didn't. I'd like the record to show that I did not think you were serious. Oh. No, give me a ginger green tea, but make sure it's very warm and bitter. I don't think I can make things like extra... Ginger green tea. I don't think I can make things extra like bitter or anything. I think they just are what they are. Green tea, ginger. Do we just... He said ginger green tea. I don't think I have a recipe for this, do I? I think I'm just making it up. Yeah. So do we do additional ginger or additional green tea? Let's do additional green tea. That's very warm and bitter. Oh, cute. I like the ginger slice. Here's your ginger green tea. Let's see. Not enough. Excuse me? It's not warm or bitter enough. It was the maximum. I run back the tape. It was the maximum bitter. I'm sorry. Forget it. It's not bad, but definitely not enough. By the way, if you don't mind my asking, ask away. You said you're here for work? Yes, for a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I could never imagine myself doing something so... what's the word? Bloody? Something is honorable. Oh, if you think everyone who works in medicine is honorable, you have not spent enough time around surgeons. Then are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal, in case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job per se, but definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. Then what is it? Stop the cryptic stupidity. Guess. Oh God. You travel a lot? More or less. You befriended a startup founder, so I assume you either have your own startup or you work in some kind of investment agency. That is actually an evil job though, so I don't know. Huh. I used to, but not anymore. That startup founder, he's just a friend. Then what do you do? I've had many career paths. I didn't ask what you did. I asked what you do, bro. It's a very simple question. This is every unemployed guy that you go on a date with, and he's like, I've had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while. Yeah, this is just unemployed dude on your first date trying not to say that he's unemployed. So right now, I'm a model. I didn't expect that. But you have the looks and the figure, so I guess it makes sense. You want to know a secret? You're actually unemployed. You live in your mom's basement. Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skincare products? No way. Vampire models. We are naturally good looking. As if you could outrun me. As if you could fight me off. Skin paler than an elf's. But we don't have those annoying pointy ears, which makes us basically a bunch of good-looking, living mannequins. Yeah, startup founder run. Yeah, very good instincts. Sorry, I've tried to put a French comb in my hair. I'm just gonna take it out and show you guys. Am I going to? So I wouldn't call my hair curly, but I have like naturally very wavy hair. Oh my god. Just hit myself in the head. And someone recommended like a French comb, and I love this French comb. It was a gift and it's beautiful. And I just learned how to put them in properly, so I've been trying to do it, but it literally, so it won't hold my hair, it just falls out, but then it doesn't fully fall out because the prongs get stuck on my wavy hair. I'm so envious of people with like straight hair. It's not true. I love my hair, but boy oh boy, it doesn't do anything it doesn't want to do. It's an ad break, so I'm gonna have a look at Tomodachi, our friend app. You can read my surreal and weird short stories at the Evening Whispers. Idolize and aspire to be someone like Neil Gaiman or Haruki Murakami. Yeah, Neil Gaiman perhaps not such a good choice these days, but that just didn't age well, and that's fine. Oh my god, we're like we're besties with Georgie. Oh, cute. Shit. Gotta get closer to Gala. Lua, oh my god, we stan. I'm a Lua stan. I want her and her shitty elf boyfriend to break up. Cannot read French. French? Bailey's. Hyde. Supermodel? He didn't even say that. Elise! Enjoy your lurking, Elise. He didn't say he was a supermodel. And wait, no, he told us he's a model, but in his like Insta profile or whatever Tomodachi is, he's saying he's a supermodel. Old enough yet still seeking the truth and purpose in life. Damn. Rachel. Yeah, she's underage, but I liked her. She's cute. A bunch of good-looking, living mannequins. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who naturally don't age? Isn't that false advertising? Huh. Don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. Oh my god, it literally this reminds me of so many bad first dates that I've been on. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. Advertising is just framing the truth. I never thought of it that way. Wow, you're like so deep. How long have you been modeling? Oh, not long. Not much more than 30 years. Wow. Thank God, someone else. Hey, it's Freya. I've forgotten her voice. Good evening. I think it was something like that. Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act like a civilized person, if you can. We're so rude to Freya. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right, sir? No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular here. Hence the attitude. Hey, you look very happy. Any special occasion? Nah, nothing. This is my default state. God, that must be nice. She only has 2 states. Either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyway, what were you talking about? We were talking about... Oh, this is me. This is me, not the unemployed vampire. We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear? Oh no, don't ask. He took fucking 15 minutes to say it last time. I'm a model. Well, now you can just say it. And he's been doing it for 30 years. Holy shit, 30 years of modeling? That's a long time. Not for me. My current liaison is the clothing brand I work with. Is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Wow, Nepo baby. Usually I work until it's the grandchild. That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. How's the writing so far? It's okay, but I'm stuck and in need of a warm drink. So, brew me something, please. Coffee? Nah. Oh my god, she's not getting her normal triple shot. What are we gonna give to her? I need to take it slow tonight. Make me something warm, sweet, and without coffee. Okay, I don't want to follow a recipe. I want to make her something. Could we make her like a chocolate tea? Is that crazy? No. Okay. Warm, sweet, without coffee. It's not that warm or sweet, but I hope she'll like it. Latte art. I don't know. Is it even possible to... I mean, okay. Silky tried to tell me how to do this last time, but I'm really bad at it. Wow, it's beautiful. I'm gonna make it like... Oh. Okay. I think it's gorgeous. Can I etch? Ooh. Oh my gosh. This is stunning. I mean, yeah. Beautiful. Serve. A warm, sweet drink ready. Nice. A perfect drink to end a day. Glad you liked it. So, you're a writer? Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers, but I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of a novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. So, not fantasy or sci-fi? I'm still not sure. Probably it'll be normal slice of life. You'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in a world where only humans exist. Wow, that's crazy though. Heh. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even in a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyway. Discrimination and racism will still happen. There's a line in a Terry Pratchett book that goes, people on the Discworld didn't care about skin color. On the Discworld, black and white got together and ganged up on green, I think. Racism towards dwarves and trolls. Yeah, that'll do. How can they be racist without other races? Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. The bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. True. I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for, anyway. Painting the what-ifs. That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out. And I'll fly back here to have it signed. Aw, thank you. Okay, another person for whose voice I need to remember. My queen. I don't remember what voice I did for her. She looks like kind of shy and sweet, so we're gonna go. Hi, everyone. Good evening, Miss Lua. Oh, that was me, not Freya. Ugh. Hi there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Lua. Hi. Are you by yourself? Yeah, just finished a meeting. I needed an escape from my coworkers, so I decided to come here instead. I love her phone case with the little matching horns. So cute. Is Bailey's coming? I hope not. Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? To be honest, we haven't really talked much since the other day. Oh. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. Good idea. Thanks. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte. Green tea latte? Is there a problem? No, it's nothing. Sorry. Then a cup of green tea latte, please. Okay, I do need to look this one up. It's gonna be green tea and milk, but then like what else? Is it just 2 green teas and milk? 2 milks and green tea. Green tea, milk. And we're gonna do latte art, and it's gonna look beautiful. It's not gonna look beautiful. Okay. So do I just like pour for ages and then... I don't know how to make it look good. Okay, we're just gonna go back to our old ways. Wow. Now we etch and we just sort of... Ta-da! The skill, the talent. Your green tea latte is ready. Thank you. Also, her nails even are cool. I don't know why, but I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Like, this drink feels really heartwarming. Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. By the way, about Bailey's. Has he visited this place again? After our last meeting? Not that I know of. He hasn't. Can you answer that, please, bro? I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Please don't worry about that. Who is this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? Bailey's is... or was, I don't know, my boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago. About what? Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? Oops, when I whisper, I just immediately slip back into my own voice. Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. I mean, we don't dictate what conversations go on, right? It's an old problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf. The usual racial problems then. Show some manners, old man. What? I'm just following up on the questions you started. It's alright. Bailey's and I have different views on the importance of family. My family is pretty close and usually they're supportive, but when it comes to dating an elf, they fear I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times, I get it. But for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with their relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. Damn, race talk of... He just said... Anyway, it's fine. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should just keep going. Just the same as we have been for the last 10 years. So you've been together for 10 years as a couple, and he's suggesting that both of you should just go on as usual? I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years, that was without familial approval, right? Well, yes, but I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. What's the problem then? It's not that simple. Will his family disown him? Yes. He wants to marry you even if he has to leave his family? Yes. Problem solved then. Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him. Make a family of your own. I mean, this is like great advice and all. And in general, like, I agree with this stance. However, I will say, like, it's easy to say that, but the person who feels like they're taking the other person's family away, even if it's the other person's choice, like, that's still really, that's a big decision to make for them. And I think just simplifying it to like, who cares, is a little oversimplified. It's not that simple. There we go. I I don't want to be held responsible. If he regrets his decision one day, abandoning one's family is not a solution. I mean, sometimes it is, though. What if marrying me is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I mean, yeah, that's kind of where I was going. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Lua, did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Yes. No. Maybe a little bit. We didn't think it would get this far. Huh. From what I can see, you're the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're seeking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for world peace. Old man, stop talking. Lua, if I may ask, do you want to marry Bailey's? I love him, of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. That would be selfish, because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. Well, that's difficult. So you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. That's just not true. This guy is being such a dick. She's not forcing him to do anything. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know. That is true. But, like, it's still hard to be the one that's responsible for your partner not being able to be around their family. Some are not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No, they always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did. You can't have it all, lady. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices. And you choose which one is best for you. Pretty simple. I'm sorry. I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for the advice. Take care on your way, Miss Lua. I will. Bye. Freya is gonna tear him a new one, I think. You are super harsh, old man. Huh. But you agree with me, don't you? Well, I don't. You didn't have to say it so harshly, you know. What are you doing here by yourself anyway? Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I'm waiting for a friend. Speak of the devil? Speak of the werewolf? Oh, there he is. Oh no, I forgot his accent. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Gala. How are you? I have no idea what voice I was doing for this character. Bella, how the hell have you been, Loka? How are you doing, Freya? I'm gonna go with that for now. I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What did you do this time, Hyde? Stated facts. Oh god, they sound too similar. Oh no. Harshly. To someone that needed it. But not the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks tell me about what happened. He's gonna be American. What are you having this evening, sir? Do you remember my Fury remedy? I mentioned it a couple of days ago. The one with ginger and caffeine? Yes. Can you help me try and figure out what it is? Sure. Should I try mixing ginger with tea? Yes. Tea, ginger, and I'm still not sure what the last one might be. Okay, I'll try experimenting with it. You'll know when you get it right. Okay, so tea, ginger. Let's try lemon. Ginger lemon tea. I just saw the achievement. Serve the wrong drink. Oh, speaking of which, I think this is slightly windowed, isn't it? Why? Interesting. Oh well, we're gonna leave it. Here's your drink, sir. I'm 100% sure this is not the remedy I would need. Let me try brewing another one. It's okay. I'm more interested in the story anyway. So, tell me what happened. She's a better storyteller than me. All right, so there's this girl. And that's about it. Hyde. Oh, Hyde. You never change, do you? Oh, both of you are going to judge me for being honest now. Dude, honesty is good and all, but, you know, try not to be a dick. Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point. Ugh. Not you, too. I was a bit surprised, though. Usually you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. Oh, whatever. Vampires are messy bitches. We all know this. He loves the drama. Huh. You do know me. We've been friends for years. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me. Or steeped into you. Haha. I understand. This place does have that special magic. Not exactly a good magic, judging from the reaction I received today. You may be right, but there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyway, I've got to go. So soon? It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here? I was just bored, and that's the surest way to make sure you come out. Seriously? I thought the story from Freya was enough. To fill your daily dose of interaction? Well, it was something indeed. You said something about being my friend for years. Yes, why? Do you ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? I mean, that's a pretty obvious question, isn't it? What do you mean? Forget it. It's late anyway. I need to get back. Huh? All right, V. Thanks for the evening. The pleasure was mine. It wasn't. It wasn't. Bye. What was that? You know him better than I do. Care for another drink to end the day? Huh. Sure. Oh, okay. We don't get to make a second drink. I was hoping we would get a second try at the remedy. Saturday, September 26th, 2020. Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Opinion. Who watches the Watchmen in Seattle? Cats are the best creatures on Earth, research has proven. Oh, that's true. And actually, have a cat booty on cat cam. There you go. What a good boy. Okay, who do we get today? Whose voice can I not remember today? I love them? What's their voice gonna be? I wish I could do an Australian accent. I feel like they're Australian. Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Ah, the usual Earth. Oh, it's like a robot thing. Okay, maybe the usual Earthling linguistic problem. We will never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. Oh, it changes color. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit. Do you want to order anything, sir? Oh, yes. We have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. Ah, what do you mean? It is all right. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Everything's the same price in this coffee shop. Wow. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. Have you decided what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. Anything? Anything. Okay, we're gonna make something really weird. Chocolate, lemon, Milk. They said they can't taste, so this is what you get. And obviously we're latte arting it. I'm gonna try and draw them. So that's the helmet. That's the... And then they have the smiling because they really like it. Oh my god, it falls. No. Okay. Latte, not latte. Disgusting drink and a piece of art. Your drink is ready, sir. I hope it's to your liking. Don't worry, it will not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this. Slurp. Yes? Oh, nothing. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Yes. Why did you put your finger in the drink? That is a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. Oh yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Usually a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. Pardon? A straw. It is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick. You mean a straw? Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered. And it has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on your planet. Anyway, how do you drink with a straw? The same way we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendage into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthlings' decision-making processes. Oh, we got a cozy V emote. Hell yeah. Let me also put a... I'm actually gonna put... What am I gonna put? I'm gonna put Fru looking like an absolute derp. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on a straw. Affirmative. By the way, you said you just arrived? Where did you come from, sir? Ah. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details, but we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. Mission? Yes. What kind of mission? Can no one here just answer a question? Find what the Earthlings call a female, and then breed. This is getting... This is the first time this game has been like Valhalla. So you came from a faraway place to find a date? I mean, breeding doesn't sound like a date, I'm gonna be real. Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time. No, I'm not talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really do need to work on their communication. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods. Can't argue with that. So, how's the mission so far? Not good. We are using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. Tinder? Although the success rate of the breeding is not as high as the interaction. Huh? I never heard about... Wait. Are you talking about a dating app? This system used a fire symbol as their sign. You are talking about a dating app. But again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you do want to breed. And when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process. It didn't go well, I assume? Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform, and they said some words that cannot be considered proper. I don't know what to say about that, but you said most of them? Some of them actually did not get mad? Oh, some of them are laughing with text. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear, but some did. Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings, even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database. And this coffee shop happens to be one of those recommended places? Yes. Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone? Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also has a different interpretations of time. You're right about that. Do we have any new Tomodachi? We do. I've forgotten how I made her voice, but I love her. We're like besties with Lua now. Oh my god, but I can't read anything. Lover of the bright moonlight. Believer in a life without a fight. I'm a big fan of art and poetry. Working 9 to 5, going to poetry readings. Oh my god. Love you, Lua. Okay. Good evening, miss. Evening. Would you like to order something? Cafe latte, please. Cafe latte. Coffee, milk, milk? Coffee, milk, milk, right? I'm gonna check because I'm too nervous. Coffee, milk, milk. Coffee, milk, milk. And the latte out for her. I'm gonna try and draw her tattoos. She has like little koru tattoos, so I'm gonna do a koru. A koru is a baby fern in Tereo. This is the worst koru anyone's ever seen. And they're that, like, I'll show you in her tattoos in a minute. Oh my god. Okay. I'm the worst. This looks terrible. Here you go. Enjoy. So like this little thing here is a koru, and it's like, you know, when the fern leaf is like just starting to grow and it's like a little curly little guy. That's what a koru is. I will wait to play more until people are back from the ads. Let me check my app quickly. Let me check my phone real quick. Oh, we got besties with Freya too. Coffee, coffee, coffee. In case you didn't get it, yeah, Neil Gaiman. Working as a journalist because it's the best way to learn how to write better, talk to people who have more experience more than you, and get paid for learning things. Fair. And then we have some more things that we can brew. Okay, done. I don't like seeing the exclamation points, like the little notification things. We have so many undiscovered recipes. I wish I could just like play around with the coffee machine. I feel like it's my coffee shop, so I definitely could, but in game I'm not allowed to. Okay, ad break should be over, so let's get back into it. How is it? Good. Glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Pardon us. Okay. Excuse us? Yes? Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes. I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app, and she is an orc just like you. Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. But is your name Uruk-hai69? Oh my god, Uruk-hai. Come on. Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Please pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here. So, you have not answered our question. Are you Uruk-hai69? No. My name is Myrtle, and I never use Uruk-hai69 anywhere. Oh. You really are not her? Of course I'm not. Seriously, men nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you go ask your friends? Or go to a club or something. But we don't have any friends on Earth. Hey, when you said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man. Pardon us for interrupting, but when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just way too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting, like this club about space exploration. They call themselves Trekkies. Forget everything I said. What time were you supposed to meet this female orc? About an hour ago, according to the local time. She's bailing on you, man. What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming. I love the spaceman's little uwu fingers. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her? We have. She read it according to the application. Did she reply? No. Ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here is right. That was. We are a pretty objective people, but somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. This has happened before. Many times. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategies to breed. The most complicated strategies, in fact. Your kind never cease to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you like. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately, but we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner. Please, just call me V. Thank you for your time, V, and thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth. Sure. It's called norm, by the way. The, breeding norms. Although you can use strategy as the keyword. We will keep that in mind. Okay then, we are off. Take care on your way. Whoa, boy, who the hell was that? Oh, hi there, Freya. What is an astronaut doing in a coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently. What kind of friend? Laika the dog? Oh no, don't make me think about Laika the dog. That's so sad. A date from a dating app. I should have been here. What does their date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common, but it doesn't have to be that literal, you know? I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense. What do you mean? They might be an alien. Alien? Like Englishman in New York alien, or like alien? Alien. Outer space? Probably. Or other dimensions? I don't know. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors in here, but wow. Life's never boring here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's it going so far? The writing? Yes, the writing. With capital T and capital W. It's going pretty well, actually. Nice. May I see it? I'm gonna take that as a no. What do you mean? Can I read the draft you've written so far? No. Please don't. Why? It's not good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. You're right. I actually have prepared a printout of the draft. So you were planning to show it all along? I wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft anyway. Come on, I know the drill, and I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. All right. Let me get it out of my bag. Be honest with your feedback. I will. Now, will you hand it over? It's okay, Freya. Here it is. Thank you. Now, let's see. Do we actually get to read this? I kind of assumed that the story... Oh, we don't. I kind of assumed that the story was like what we're playing through right now. How was it? Let me read it at my own pace, okay? Oh. What's wrong? Is it that bad? The main character. Oh my, is the character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example? You? You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft! I'm not done yet. I know every time a new, like, feminine presenting character comes in here, I have the same reaction, but, like, is she not incredible? Oh god, how are we gonna voice her? I can't do any other accents. I can barely do the two that I'm doing. Welcome. Would you like to drink here or take away, miss? We're gonna try and do like a jester from Mighty Nine. Here, please. So stupid. What would you like? Or maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding? I'll order right away. Oh no, I'm no good at this. No need to hurry. Take your time. Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated? You can order whatever you like, as long as we have the ingredients. If that's the case, do you know a masala chai? The tea with spices? Yes. I'd like to order a masala chai then, please. Okay, it's getting really Russian, but it's not my intention. It's meant to be jester, which I think is like... It's like vague Eastern European, but not anywhere specific. Masala chai. Okay. I'm gonna guess it's tea, milk, cinnamon, but let's... Do we have... Oh no. I'm in trouble. Masala chai. Tea. Because it could be tea, cinnamon, and ginger. Masala chai. Not a chai latte. Ooh, I'm nervous. I feel like I'm going to get this wrong. That's fine. But chai, like masala chai definitely has more spices in than just cinnamon. I hope I got it right. It sure has a similar smell. Let's give it a taste. This is weird. I can sense the ingredients are correct, but it tastes different. If that's the case, I probably put the wrong quantities of ingredients in. Which one did you prioritize? Ginger or cinnamon? Cinnamon. Ah, that's the key. Ginger should have been the primary one. I'm rolling my R's. So weird. She's so cute. Do you want me to fix the drink for you? It's okay. Thank you. Huh? Where were we? The main character. The character feels very you. You bet. If the readers know me, they'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? It sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally. And having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. If you say so. Sorry. Did you say something? Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yes, I am. That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. Short stories for newspaper. Or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know. In fact, I was just reading the draft of it. Hey! Wow. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first book if I finished it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring words is hard. I'm a writer. And even I can't use complex words like conjure like you just did. Conjure is a complex word? Freya, come on. Get it together. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. Oh my god, it's just me. Autistic mermaid girl. What do you do? What's your name again? Ah, pardon me. My name is Aqua. Hi, Aqua. I'm Freya. And the barista here is V. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. So yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time. Oh my god, she's so cool. Hey, that's even cooler than my job. If she's here to meet her boyfriend, I'm gonna lose my mind. And if he's another idiot douchebag like Bailey's, I'm gonna lose my mind again. Sorry, I'm keeping an eye on the time because I have to go to dinner at 6. But I'm obsessed with Aqua and now I need to know everything about her. Thanks. You said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed, but it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. What kind of fields are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. Whoa. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. Not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my! I forgot you're a journalist. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Come on, you don't have to worry so much about everything. It's all right. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes? You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project we're working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? Oh my god, I keep half rolling my R's and it sounds terrible. Just know that I hear it, okay? I hear it. I hear it. I'm already beating myself up over it. It's fine. It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? Oops. I'm sorry. I got a bit too excited all of a sudden. Are these two? Is it these two who are going to be? Oh my god. I love this. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the thing you worked on. I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that. My name's Myrtle. It's so... these two voices specifically are like so hard to switch between. What did you do in the project? I'm one of the technical artists. Ah, no wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further. They belong together. I know. Look at them. I want to serve them drinks forever. But could I ask you for your business card or something? Oh, can I get your number, girl? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries to your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Oh, yes, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Of course, I should have expected that. I don't have my card with me right now, but we can swap email addresses if you want. Sure. Here's my email. Yep, got it. I want her email. This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about, is it the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for the flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do the series justice. Why? Elise, I'm loving this stream. Best cozy vibes and have you laughing so hard many times. This game has like primo, top-notch cozy vibes. And I love it. And also I'm bad at accents and I hope that that has been enjoyable for you. Thanks, Elise. You're the best. Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium. And FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. Oh, you've never heard of the games that I play. You guys probably don't know my games. Oh, lose on the move. Oh my gosh, big stretch. The type of game you might see in an art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first person to say that I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people that play arty games, gamers that got bored of the current state of video games. That's true, but I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of the players are not gamers. And they're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Sorry, I rambled on for too long, but at least that's what I think. Good point. Yeah, that was a really good perspective. I play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. That's me. Yeah, you got that look of an artsy hipster, you know? Nailed it. So, you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to go home. We can walk to the bus stop together. What? Oh my god, I can't wait to see them again. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. Oh! My mic is probably cutting out me squeaking really loud. And of course, it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Thank you so much, V. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. You take care on your way, okay? Goodbye, Lulu. Big jump. We'll turn off cat cam for now. Ta-da. Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. She makes squishy sounds when she walks. Did you guys hear that? Oh my god. I love her. I'm going to forget that accent for the next stream. You'll have to remind me. Just say Jester from Critical Role and I'll get it. So, yes, that was a nice talk. But you haven't given me proper feedback for the draft yet. And I could see that you were reading it on and off. I wasn't. I was paying 100% attention to those two. Well, it's kind of good. Seriously? That's it? I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Really? You're mysterious. That much is true. But I've been a regular here for a while. I recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me. But this won't be short, and I will be really honest about it. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Okay, we don't have to watch me tearing her draft apart. Ooh, ginger latte. That sounds so good. It's hydration time, actually. Sunday, September 27th, 2020. Research found that most Fury sedatives on the market are not safe. Profile: Morris Lester from slum to glam. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated on his own bed. Okay, well, that's a downer. Jeez. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I'm finished reading this. Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh man. Squishy! Tentacle! Huh? She's here! Oh, Aqua! Fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi, Freya! Hi, V! Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops! I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only me and V. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. She said lemon and cinnamon, so we're gonna go tea, lemon, cinnamon. I always prioritize cinnamon because it's my favorite thing in the entire world. Oh, that looks so good. Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. She's just me. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Whoa, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. Yeah, she's autistic. I guess I spent too much time browsing on the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. Boop, boop, boop. Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said you haven't left? I was just joking. Oh, that would be crazy. Why? Oh no, I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, V. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where do you come from? Because, judging from your accent... Oh no! Don't talk shit about my accent. You don't even know what the accent is, bitch. You're not from the States. Oh my god. Okay, I got her. At least I didn't make her American. From the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Okay, this is a fine accent for the ocean. Whoa, so you're a full-fledged oceanic? Oh my, she should have had a New Zealand accent, I guess, but that's already taken by V. Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who could move here. Oh, may I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know, but my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, we're still in contact. We do a video call. They can do video calls under the sea? Damn, that's pretty cool. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Whoa, that's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy! How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have... not as many as you, I assume. I have a little brother, 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco, near our parents' house. He's the good kid. I'm the rebel. Working some high-end tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I'm having so much fun. Who let me have fun? Your espresso is ready. Thanks. Bitter. Just the way I love it. He's so cute. Wait, you're so cute. Okay. How are we gonna voice this guy? There's so many voices, guys. Life goals. Yeah, 100%. Good evening. How can I help you, sir? Ah, yes. I don't know what to order. What is this? What's happening to in my vocal cords? Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? He's got a flip phone. Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMJ? I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Ah, lucky me. STMJ stands for Susu Telur Madu Jahe. It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood. I don't think we have eggs. Wait, do you have the eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf, but I'll add egg once I've mixed the rest of the ingredients. I'd love that. 1 cup of STMJ, please. Fuck. Sugar, tea, milk. No, I immediately forgot. So it's milk. Sugar. Is it in our phone? No, I forgot. I immediately forgot. Is it back in the thing? Okay. Milk, egg, honey, ginger. Okay, perfect. milk, honey, ginger, and then we said we'd add the egg after. Okay. Okay. Oh, it looks so cute. Here's your STMJ. Let's see. You almost got it right. I'm sorry. Care to point out the mistakes? I guess it's the honey. You should have put the ginger in after the milk. Noted. Don't worry about it though. I've traveled to so many places in the States and none of them got the STMJ right. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. What kinds of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Oh my god, he's so cute. Okay, we've got an ad break, so I'm gonna stop the narrative for a second. Gotta hydrate. Oh, and I can check the Tomodachi app. Myrtle. Game programmer working on Full Metal Conflict series. 13th of May, Taurus Queen. Let's go. Taurians are the best. Actually, it's not true. But I'm a Taurus, so we're the best. 12th of January. Okay, okay. We've got ourselves an Aries. Aries actually, that's actually literally the best. Wait, no. Would you be Aries or would you be Capricorn? I hate Capricorns. That's not good. Mermaid from Atlantis and a friendly introvert. Tea lover. I am in love. I'm an aqua lover. Both in the sense of water and in the sense of aqua. You're not an Aries. You're a Capricorn. It's no good. It's no good. I can't be having that. I'm sorry. I simply refuse to believe. I think here's what we're going to canon that as. Birthdays. You know how like there's like Korean birthdays? Dropping off to get ready. Oh, yay. Enjoy your night out. Catch you next week or whenever I get to chat to you. Have a lovely night, Elise. Bye. So we're going to retcon that as her Atlantis birthday is different from her Earth birthday. So her Earth star sign would not be Capricorn. It would be literally anything else. Probably a water sign, right? Gonna give Elise a little Sylveon heart. There we go. Okay. Aren't you college students? No, we're not. I see. May I ask how old you are? You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Hey, V? Who is this pervy old man? I have no idea. It's his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. Oh god, another voice. Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked to meet me, so I told him to come here. Oh. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and V. Please call me Hendry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Hendry Furlong? Yes. And you're Rachel Florencia's father? Yes. Furlong? Florencia? Why do you have different last names? Wouldn't it be common to have like a stage name? What are you trying to pull? Florencia was my late wife's maiden name. Oh, I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Freya. Okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys will have a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you. Anyway, what was it you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel.
That night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people?
Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that.
What?
I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and V here. She wasn't in any danger.
Are you sure? What about before that?
Oh, calm down. Is everything all right?
It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore, or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we end up fighting.
I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing I learned, give them time and space, but be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't even want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. She left the pizza on the table. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, like a stakeout. When she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking.
What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young, but the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed or forced to do drugs?
Did something happen?
Well, nothing's happened yet.
I'd be worried too.
I just feel it in my gut.
Is it possible that you're just being paranoid?
I don't know. Maybe.
Psst. V, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way. Squish noises. Well, can't you just find another manager?
Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting.
As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices.
What if she made the wrong choices?
I can do a background check on that manager, if that'll ease your mind.
Please do.
Damn, he's just gonna do it right here out in the open? Okay, give me a name.
It's Morris. Last name Lester.
Mo Lester? No! Get this girl away from Mo Lester. Morris Lester, got it. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Uh-oh. Hold on, I gotta take this. I've just got a call. I gotta go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon.
Wait.
You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help.
Wait.
Oh. Don't worry. I'm sure everything will be all right.
I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen.
That bad?
Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mum, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do.
What do you mean by her own stuff?
Modeling and a solo singing career. It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz.
But things have changed, right?
Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better.
She survived being... Oh my god. Can't switch from one type of American accent to the other. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's still 18 though, so young.
She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There are a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her.
You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams.
I just want what's best for her.
Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar. Soar is hard to say in my bad American accent.
But she's just a girl, my little girl.
Seriously? That's your argument?
I didn't mean it to sound that way.
It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or girl. You'll drive her away if you keep acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young... So hard. It's the R. The letter R gets me in every accent. I was once a stubborn young girl too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens?
I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, V?
Take all the time you need. Monday, September 28th, 2020. What have we got? Werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedative. Doctor from Salak Town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Yep, glad that one's behind bars. Military personnel stationed along the East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Oh. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes! I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Hey, Gala.
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome, Mr. Gala.
Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion.
It's nothing. V was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing.
Sounds like a heavy discussion.
What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to... Oh my god. Wrong voice. Also, I have cat hair on my nose. Eee.
I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Although, I need to interrupt V for a moment.
Sure, how can I help you?
Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy?
Of course. Do you want me to try it again?
My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those.
Okay.
Remember, it has tea and ginger. Tea.
Ginger. I think last time we did lemon. This time we're going to do mint. Is this it? How is it?
Nope. This drink doesn't even follow my guidelines. Far from it.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh my god. Oh my, pardon me for the mistake. Really? Oh no, I feel terrible.
Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion.
Don't worry, Mr. Gala, we're done for the night.
You're done?
I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming?
No, I'm by myself tonight.
It's going to be a peaceful night then.
That's mean, Freya.
Oh, come on. I was just joking. I'm not. I think that's true. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. I agree, and he's had like thousands of years to do it, so he should be an expert.
He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know.
He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Oh, it's Bailey's. We gave him like a surfer dude accent, I think.
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome, Mr. Bailey's. Heya.
How are you doing, Freya?
Not good.
What's going on?
V was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary.
Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story?
The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose your own adventure storybook, but for adults.
Sounds pretty common so far.
But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score.
What?
That score will determine which page you should go to.
Sounds more like a video game than a book.
I know, it's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience.
Huh?
With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream, just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on NetStream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting and highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finish it, okay? All right. As V said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. I don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Ginger latte. Do we have... ginger latte? We probably don't. Yeah, we got to make it up. Okay, so it's going to be latte. Does that mean coffee, ginger, and milk? This is probably going to be disgusting. I'm concerned. I can't believe I messed up the werewolf order. I feel so bad. I really thought it was fine. Latte art. Wow. Oh, look, it's a beautiful, like a starry night. Stunning. Here you go. Thanks. It's good, but you need more ginger. Not that it's bad or anything. I guess it's just my personal taste. Noted. Maybe it's milk ginger. That's probably it. By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in, you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design term she doesn't understand. So you finished your job by bullshitting her? The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. You working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. Oh my god, he's back to being unemployed boyfriend. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. Wow, I never could have guessed. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. That friend is the one I'm after. Ooh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details, but this succubus was super hot, and all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly! This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was, let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes! Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Jeez, buddy. Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. Oh, the boyfriend was sleeping with the friend, right? What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly! I saw the look on Lua's face, the disbelief, the anger, sadness, and without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. This story is so... Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer, and after that, I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With who? There was this male model. A model? I didn't think she was that type of girl. To go out with a model? Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval, considering, you know. What? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or should I say most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO, you know. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating stuff. However, becoming an artist is not something else would deem suitable. Unless you became the next Da Vinci. How would you know if you were going to become the next Da Vinci if you didn't, like, it's not like you start out. Anyway, doesn't matter. So when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled at her about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa, I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. That's not judgmental, that's just true. Tell me about it. Lua is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know? I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective? Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assumed that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yeah, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way before. Yeah, never thought of it from her perspective before. God forbid. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. Circumstances, I went like New Zealand to British halfway through that sentence. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work, because life
Life is full of storms, and marriage, it will not survive on love alone.
Whoa, that's deep.
We'll have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured, emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion.
Fuck, I really like Gala, and I fucked up his, werewolf thing. His tea. Fuck. Devastating.
No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, V. And Freya. Bye.
That was a weird way to say bye from me. What?
You made me lose 2 customers in a minute.
Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway.
Are you going to write that in your book?
It's a secret.
If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around?
I'm not sure.
Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration.
Sounds like a great idea.
Oh, I want to get the werewolf drink so badly.
Heck. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020.
WHO vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally. Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. A sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away. Wow. He never really changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey V, I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have. All right. You know what to do. I feel so bad. Okay. Tea, ginger, milk. Tea and ginger and milk. Please? Latte art. You get a wolf. Oh, happy wolf. Beautiful. Try this. Thank you. It tastes just like I asked. Too bad it's not it.
What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else?
I'm good for now.
I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back.
We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard.
Oh? Didn't you meet here?
Yeah, when this was a bar.
What happened exactly?
He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Ugh, those 2 bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened.
Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough?
Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I'd had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trash, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard.
Wait, were you not his bodyguard?
Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive. So I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Ha ha ha. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me.
Who were they?
I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the mafia, and I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, I see. So, how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital then? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed Hyde. I'd prefer if we skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say, something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy to be for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, V, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Tea? Milk makes things cool. No. Reset. Tea. Milk. I want more cool. Mint? Yeah, that looks good. I wish I could like adjust the amount of things, but I guess like the game is meant to be very simple. Latte art, you get a vampire. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Beautiful. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Huh, speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. Huh, it's good to see you too. Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. Huh. I've no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed V my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital adminning life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about. But mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like a biz dev for people's lives then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people, like my friend here, only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about it, the necessity of it. It's really interesting they should say that because I worked in, public health administration for 4 years, and then I worked in public health IT for 3 years. And it is really true. Like, there are so many people who work in these jobs and you never hear about them. They're just like super underrepresented. I feel like, first of all, it's kind of like, it always feels like boring to talk about, like he said, but then it also, like, it's kind of a bummer most of the time.
Like, it just feels like you're bumming people out when you talk about it, and that is never a good feeling. Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. I mean, not really. Like, obviously you wouldn't give away, like, personal details and things. You can still talk about stuff. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. Oh, are you trying to tell him to quit his job? Because I tell everyone who works at the DHB to quit. And, like, it sucks to say because our public healthcare system is in need of good people. But currently we're in starve the beast mode. So there's no funding for public healthcare. And they treat their workers like shit all the time. And if you continue to work there and, like... So... Two types of people work at the DHB currently. That's the District Health Board, public healthcare in New Zealand. The first is the person who is like, oh man, this is a bit of a rant, okay? Just super quickly. Two types of people work in public healthcare, at least in New Zealand currently, when we are in full-on starve the beast, and then blame the beast for its own starvation mode, aka not funding public healthcare adequately and then complaining about how bad it is. It is useless people who couldn't get another job and are like super unmotivated and trash, who that's not good for the patient. Or the second type of person is people who really genuinely care. They care about their work, they care about the patients, they care about their colleagues, and these people will just burn out and like either you quit or you become the first type of person, right? So what I found was like I didn't even realize how bad it was until I left, but like the burnout was so real. You get so emotionally invested in stuff and there is just not enough funding for you to be able to do your job adequately. So then you take on that burden of not having been able to do it properly, even though it's not your fault at all. Anyway. Hyde, you've been doing this job. Oh, you've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy! Ask for a promotion, man. He already said that he was happy with his role. They keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. I mean, if it's public health, not that much better. You'd be better off going to private. Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, V. And you, Freya. See you. Take care on your way. Henry. Oh, that's so cute. Past stock trader, entrepreneur, venture capitalist. Yeah, I knew I hated this guy. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes? Come on, you're not going anywhere. Huh. All right, then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Whoa, I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still, though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. Don't tell us. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? For once, I'm on the vampire's side. Come on. I won't get into details, but oh my god. He's gonna say it? Going to war. It messes with your head. Oh, You really thought the story was going to be nice, Freya? You really thought it was going to be like a nice little chill story time about going to war and coming back and being totally fine? You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma, though, right? Of course not, but it was the only thing he could do, or at least it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet, so no personal feelings. I needed his strength, but then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person, that's all. After a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there. But I kinda pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go get professional help. Of course, I've no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been You got grass on your head. I don't remember if that was there last time. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, Barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Neil? Yes, Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. Oh, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name's Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah! The Arami Gendru album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise, but we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Okay. I feel like I want to go spicy, right? So let's do tea, ginger, cinnamon. And then it will be like hot yeah, hot and tingly maybe. I don't know. Don't judge me. That's so cute. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Oh boy. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes, but you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers, doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. Ugh. You're really here to find a date? All the way from a galaxy far, far away? Wow. It turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Ha ha ha. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. but we are glad we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Oops, that was my accent, not his. Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further if you got a good story. Haha! Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does that mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Oh, wow. No wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to get to sleep with me. We have heard those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives? Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it. We don't have enough control of ourselves, and those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time, so even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet? At least, that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? Ha! First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know? Before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I'm single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting a date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow, the breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker. Someone who's good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much for me to process in one evening. So, we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink? A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. was really something.
Indeed.
You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came, and then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward.
But you can't be angry at such naivete.
I guess so.
By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time?
You mean Miss Lua?
Yeah, her.
Oh, showing some concern now, are you?
I'm just curious.
No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come in a few days ago, and Freya was being pretty nosy to the point where Mr. Gala joined the discussion.
My, you really have a knack for starting trouble.
Sadly, I have to agree with that.
It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him.
I don't know how to react to that.
Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day.
Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon?
It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know.
Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything.
I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business.
She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop.
That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab?
Thanks, but I'm riding my bike.
Ah, right. See you around.
Take care on your way, folks. Okay, we're gonna have to leave it there because I'm going out to dinner. But this was a lovely stream. This game has been so much fun so far. I am loving all of the cute, adorable, fun character designs. So unique, so lovely. I'll be back the same time next week with the same game. And then after that, I'm hoping to be able to do some more regular streams with some different games as well. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I really appreciate you. And I will hopefully catch you next time. Bye!